All right. I wish a very great day to everybody here attending today's Best Paper Award and other award session. My name is Jürgen Teich. I'm with the University of Erlangen-Nuremberg in Germany. And it's my pleasure already since a few years to be the awards chair of Embedded Systems Week. As you see, we have an overwhelming number of awardees today. So I would like kindly to start with the first award. It's a very precious award that is given every year by the IEEE Council on Electronic Design Automation, CEDA, and this award will be given in a minute by Dr. Gi-Yon Nam, the president. Please, Gi-Yon.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. Hello, everyone. I'm Gi-Yon Nam from IBM Research, but I'm here wearing IEEE CEDA's hat as the president of the IEEE CEDA, the Council on Electronic Design Automation. And I am about to present CEDA's Outstanding Service Award. This award is presented to volunteers for exceptional commitment and service to the EDA community. And this year, I'm pleased to present this award to Professor Andreas Gerstrauer from the University of Texas at Austin for outstanding service to the EDA community as the general chair of ESWeek in 2021. Is Professor Gerstrauer in here, or?
I'm sorry, I don't think he's here.
Okay.
Medical emergency.
Yep.
Very unfortunately, he cannot be with us today, but he will be glad to hear and receive the awards, hopefully in well shape again in a few days.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Dr.
Well, once again, I'd like to congratulate Professor Andreas Gerstrauer with a warm round of applause on this well-deserving award. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. For the next award, it's my pleasure to introduce to you Professor Tulika Mitra from National University of Singapore. She is the editor-in-chief of ACM Teich, the Transactions on Embedded Computing Systems. And it's my pleasure to introduce her to present the Best Paper Award of this journal for the year 22. Tulika.
Thank you, Jürgen. Are you going to? Okay. This is the fourth time we are giving the ACM Teich Best Paper Award. This award recognizes the best paper published in the journal in the past 2 years. So in this case, this was 2000 and 2021 for overall quality, originality, level of contribution, and the timeliness and impact of the research in embedded computing system. I'm very fortunate to have the selection committee chaired by Professor Petru Ellis, and the committee members are Samurjit Chakraborty, Shunoi Ha, Arn Haman, Martina Maggio, and Umit Ogras. And the committee actually worked very hard. We had an open call for nomination, as well as we looked at the impact of the papers that have been published and the reviews for the papers that have been accepted at Teich. Eventually, the committee shortlisted 4 papers, and we now have the final winner. So the winner is the paper Verifying the Safety of Autonomous Systems with Neural Network Controllers, published in January 2021. And the authors at that time were all from University of Pennsylvania, Radoslav Ivanov, Taylor Carpenter, James Weimar, Rajiv Alur, George Papas, and Insup Lee. So I'd like to invite Radoslav. Congratulations. And I'd like to invite Radoslav for saying a few words. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Tulika. Nice to meet you also. Hello, everyone. So I'm Rado. I'm now at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, just started in January of this year. So this is a great honor. This was a lot of work, this paper. I mean, it was basically a culmination of several conference papers And I really want to thank my co-authors. Taylor in particular did a lot of the experiments, or helped me with a lot of experiments. And of course, Jim came up with some of the main ideas for VeriSig in the first edition anyway. And then of course, Rajiv, George, and Nessa have been very helpful as well. So, and I would like to thank Teich for accepting us in the first place and for this great award. So yeah, thank you very much.
And if I may add something, then we like to thank the DARPA Assured Autonomy Project, which inspired and pushed us to solve this problem and rather implemented this sort of tool. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Radoslav and Insu. Congratulations again.
Congratulations also from my side, and thanks to Lika for this presentation. Would like to advance now to the ACM Sigbed to present also the three forthcoming awards. I hope the chair of Sigbed, Steve Liu, has made it from the auditorium to enter the Zoom session now. It's just pressing X, but I received an email. He's in the auditorium, but not knowing how to enter the Zoom session. But also for Sigbed, Wanli Chang should be here.
Yes, I'm here. But I see Prof. Taewei Kuo is also here. He's our award chair, so probably it's better he present the awards.
Is he here now?
Yeah,
Hello. Great.
I'm here, but Wanli, you want to present it?
Prof. Kuo, maybe you present it. I think it's better. Yeah, because you lead the award committee.
Okay.
All right. So I'd like to announce that now will be two prestigious awards, and Dr. Liu will present the first two, and for the SRC awards, it will be Professor Wanli Chen, right? Okay. Please.
Okay. This is the first time ACM Sigbed present the Distinguished Leadership and Technical Achievement Award. The Distinguished Leadership Award is to recognize exemplary and substantive leadership in leading and implementing activities over the communities relevant to Sigbed at regional, national, or international level. The selection committee has me as the chair, and we have Samaji Chapati, Nick Dot, Yok Henkel, Xu Liu, and Losa Tilei. And we are very happy to announce that the winner will be Professor Insub Li. The citation is for leadership in promoting cross-fertilization of ACM and IEEE communities in cyber-physical system, real-time systems, and embedded system. Thank you, Professor Li.
It's truly an honor to receive this award. I really thank the selection committee. And also I'd like to thank those other leaders who worked together to create ESWeek in early 2000 and CPS Week, which is now known as CPS IoT Week in 2008, as a joint effort between IEEE and ACM. And most importantly, I really like to thank all the community members who are working in the area of embedded systems, real-time systems, cyber-physical systems, and enriching and growing the community. Again, thank you very much. I feel truly honored.
Yeah. On behalf of Sigbed, I also want to congratulate Professor Insub Li for his continued contribution to Sigbed and growing Sigbed as one of the most promising and most successful ACM6. And of course, ESWeek is one of the two major events Sigbed sponsors. And again, congratulations to
Thank you.
Okay, on behalf of the selection committee, I also like to announce the awardee of the Sigbed Technical Achievement Award. The award is to recognize significant and sustained contributions to research and/or system implementations relevant to Sigbed based on the impacts made by the awardee throughout the lifetime. And our first winner goes to Professor Edward Lee. For the citation is for the fundamental contributions on modeling and design of embedded real-time and cyber physical systems. Congratulations, Professor Lee.
Thank you very much, Teich and everyone else on the selection committee. It's really very flattering and an honor. I've actually been working in embedded systems for more than 40 years. And when I was first hired at Berkeley, I was really hired onto the faculty to do embedded systems at a time where that really was not an academic discipline at all. Way back in 1986, nobody in academia, there weren't embedded systems groups, there weren't embedded systems classes. It just really didn't exist in the form that it does now. And I think this community has really made this area mature and into a really thriving and fascinating intellectual discipline. And it's a real honor to get this the very first of these Sigbed Technical Achievement Awards. I thank you very much, and I'm humbled.
Yeah, again, on behalf of Sigbed, I want to congratulate Professor Edward Lee and also thank his many years of contribution to the technical development of embedded systems, and in fact spanning many other areas. And I think many of us here read and learn from his seminal papers, research works, and many of the textbooks spanning embedded system, digital communications, and signal systems. Again, thank you and congratulations.
Last but not least, we have also very prestigious awards by Sigbed for the SRC. And yes, please.
Yeah, thank you, Professor Teich. So it's my honor to announce the winners of the SRC of ACM Sigbed 2022. So this is a series of awards for the young generation. And this is Wan Li Chang, by the way, the Secretary Treasurer of ACM Sigbed, and I run this competition together with Yuan Hao Chang, who is also here. So in the graduate category, the champion is Zishen Wan from Georgia Tech, and he's also going to represent Sigbed in the ACM finals. First runner-up, Shale Dave from Arizona State University. Second runner-up, Nurani Sauda from University of Virginia. In the undergraduate category, the champion is Yuankai Xu from Shanghai Jiaotong University. He's also going to represent Sigbed in the ACM finals. The first runner-up, Yujie Chen from Nanchang University. And second runner-up, Chamika Sudusinga from University of Morotova. So we have set up some Sigbed official awards as well. They will be communicated via email and displayed on the Sigbed website. So Sigbed actually started this SRC, which is the main student research competition of ACM, quite lately in 2019. And relatively informally. So starting from this year, we have formally formed a strong team of judges and massively advertised. So hopefully our champions will perform well in the ACM finals. Thank you.
Yes, congratulations to all our winners. And at this point, I would like to thank you also the Sigbed representatives, Teich, Wan Li, and Steve, for introducing these prestigious awards here during Embedded Systems Week, a plenary session. Thank you very much. Now we come to something very special to this conference itself. It's the presentation of the Best Paper Awards, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you here the three conference technical program chairs who did all the work in selecting one paper per conference as the best one indeed. And for CODES plus ISSS, I'd like to welcome Chengmo Yang and Mohamed Al Farouk. For MSoft, I'd like to welcome David Broman and Claire Paghetti. And finally, for cases, Priti Panda and Swaru Bunya. Let me say a few words how the best paper awards are determined. It's a complicated process. First of all, there's a nomination of candidates for best paper candidates, which should typically more or about 3 papers at least. Then in August, the TPC chairs, they nominate because of the selection, typically on the outcome of the paper selection process and the quality, select a committee, including the program chair and a few other TPC members not in conflict of interest with those nominated papers. And afterwards, the BP committee strips this list to 3 papers, which also are announced ahead of the conference on the web pages. So these 3 best paper candidates per conference are now sitting and awaiting, I guess, eagerly if, which paper has made it finally. This is done by September. And the last choice finally is done during the conference itself. So the papers marked as candidates have been attended by also these BP members and finally took a decision yesterday night. So now it's just for all the work and the committees. I would like to thank you in the name of all also the TPC chairs and announce now the final winners. For cases, one of the 3 best paper candidates that made the race to win this award this year is SWAP, a server scale communication aware chiplet based many-core PIM accelerator. And the authors we like to congratulate are Harsh Sharma, Sumit Mandal, Yana Doppa, Umid Ogras, and Pratim Pande from Washington State University and the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Among you authors, is somebody would like to take the speech to say a few words?
Okay, I can do that. So thank you, ESWeek organizers and cases for giving us this award. I am the senior professor, so I don't do any work. Credit should go to the students, Harsh and Sumit, and my two long-term collaborators, Jana and Umit. All the credit should go to them. I just edit something and put full stop and commas and all these things. So all the credits to my students and collaborators. And thank you, cases and ESWeek, for showing your appreciation for our work. Thank you all.
Congratulations again. So for the second conference in alphabetic order, this is CODES plus ISSS. And also here, it was very tough for the best paper committee to decide which one of 3 excellent papers will finally be the winner 22. And the outcome is exploring synchronous page fault handling. The authors are Yin-Chuan Chen from National Taiwan University, Chunfeng Gu, National Yang Ming Chao Tung University and Harvard, Yang Hao Chang from Academia Sinica, and Tei Kuo from the City University of Hong Kong and National Taiwan University. Congratulations to all authors. Also here, maybe one of the authors might want to say a few words.
Okay, I can say something. This is Yuan Hao Chan, and I'm say something on behalf of all the authors. And it is our honor to receive this best paper award. Thank you very much for all the committees to recognize our work. And I also very honored for I think thank you for all these first and second authors and the other authors, especially the first author spent more than a year to implement the systems. That is really a great effort. So I will have the special thanks to the first author and also the the second author, the last author, especially the Professor Teich Guo, he give us the guidance and give us the topic for this very exciting research topic, so that we can have this kind of new innovation. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Yeah.
Right, and the last and not least conference of Embedded Systems Week since 18 years now, which is EMSoft, also proudly presents one winner of their Best Paper Award this year. And the title is Tinker Toy. Build your own operating systems for IoT devices. That sounds great. The authors are Bing Yao Wang and Margot Seltzer from the University of British Columbia. Congratulations.
Thank you, the selection committee. I'm deeply pleased and honored to receive this reward. And I want to acknowledge my supervisor, Dr. Margot Seltzer, who continuously support me and give compliment to our work. And I want to say a big thank you to the folks in my lab, Systopia at the University of British Columbia, who provided valuable feedback on my presentation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations to both of you. I saw Margot is also here in the plenary. All right, so now we have a first time award, and we have thought a lot of work is spent in this multi-phase review in the journal track round, especially where already prior to the conference, we lead to really journal quality publications due to many great reviewing comments received by in hours and in iterations and also feedback and rebuttals along the conference deadline before coming up with a final accepted paper. And this can only be done if we have very enthusiastic reviewers here. And so the three conferences were asked the chairs also to dedicate an award to two. We decided to come up with two. Of course, there may be more reviewers doing very excellent work, but we decided to basically give an award to two selected reviewers had provided outstanding quality and help in the review process. And I received the following names from the topic technical program chairs of the three conferences. And this is for cases, Lars Bauer from the Karlsruhe Institute of Technology and Jana Doppa from Washington State University. Congratulations to both of you for your excellent work as outstanding reviewer of Embedded Systems Week 2022. Do we have Lars or Jana here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, do you want to say a few words, Jana?
Yeah, I think I would like to really thank both Preeti and Swaroop. I think more than probably the reviewers and the track chairs, I think Preeti and Swaroop did a fantastic job. They were on top of the things and they really guided us in a really good direction. So I would also like to thank both Preeti and Swaroop. I think they did a lot of thankless job.
All right. You as well as the Best Paper Awards should receive after the session. I will send you a certificate which is already ready for you. Unfortunately, because of this online situation, still it will be sent to you by me by email. The second conference has nominated EMSoft Alain Giraud from INRIA in Grenoble as one of the two outstanding reviewers, as well as Ichiro Hazur, National Institute of Informatics in Tokyo. Congratulations. Is anybody of the two winners here, Alain or Ichiro? All right, then we come to the third conference, CODES and ISSS.
Jürgen, Alain,
yes.
I don't know if he wants to speak up.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, Alain.
Yeah. So I'm here. I'm honored, and I would like to thank the two co-chairs for organizing this really great conference. So David and Claire, they did a very good job, and overall, all the reviewers did a good job. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you for your excellent comments. And finally, we have CODES and ISSS. Here, the winners are Wanli Cheng from Yunnan University and Ishan Thakkar, University of Kentucky. Congratulations. I know Wanli is here.
Yeah, right. Maybe I'll first say a few words. So it's really a great honor and to receive this award. So I have received 3 best paper nominations in ESWeek. Okay, twice codices, once MSOF, but never the real award. So this is the first real award, and it's my first reviewer award. And I think it's very difficult because many conferences don't give out such an award. And in our computer science domain, because of the double-blind policy, which is great, well, this paper reviewing is very important, but mostly invisible, right? So I always take it very seriously. I always do my best to review the papers. So most importantly, I want to thank Cheng Mo and Al Farouk, because in the first place, they need to invite me to the PC. So thank you very much. It's really a great honor, and I will continue to contribute to the community. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Congratulations. Is Ishan Thakkar also here? Then if not, then I would like, my part here is then over. I would like to thank everybody for attending this award session. It was a pleasure to work with all the technical program chairs and award committees. And normally now, as it's also the last day of the regular program of Embedded Systems Week, before giving the word back to Aviral Srivastava for saying the last words and taking maybe photos, it's custom to introduce and announce the next year's event. And here I would like to welcome as the new general chair for 23, Professor Sharon. Who?
Jürgen, sorry, before that, let's take a picture of all the awardees before they run away.
With this slide? I was just main.
Yeah,
just
the award session slide, yeah.
So should I stop the presentation?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now we have the whole gallery view, and we can take a picture. Okay, smile please. Okay, this looks really good. And one more, actually we are in 2 screens, at least on my computer. Maybe my screen is smaller. So the second chance to smile. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, done. So yeah, Jürgen, please continue.
Thank you, Jürgen and Avril, for organizing this great award session. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
All right. And I hope now we will be able to welcome Professor Sharon Hu from the University of Notre Dame, US, as the successor in the general chair function of Embedded Systems Week. The location has been elected as Hamburg in Germany, and the organization team will be Professor Heiko Falk from the Technical University of Hamburg-Harburg in Germany. All right, so I hope Sharon and Heiko are here now, and I will stop the presentation.
Hi. I think, well, first, I think if you want, you can keep that slides. I don't have any slides. First, just want to congratulate ESWeek 2022. I know there's one more session, but still, I think it has been great seeing a very successful round hybrid event. I don't know any of you, but for me personally, I think virtual or in person, much easier than hybrid. Hybrid is the hardest. So Avro and all the organizing committee people have put in tons and tons of effort. So for that, I'm very thankful. I'm sure all of you probably also be very thankful to all the hard work this committee has done. And maybe they deserve another round of applause. So it is really my great honor to pick up the baton as the general chair of ESWeek 2023. I really believe this is a great time for embedded system research, with all the excitement and attention on software, machine learning, AI, and on the hardware side, right? All the near memory, in-memory computing architectures, 3D monolithic, and lots of excitement on the hardware, and also on the system side. There are lots of interesting applications, autonomous vehicles, AR, VR, you name it. So I cannot think of a better time to be in this area. And now at ESWeek 2023, I think we'll continue to ride on this big tide. And I'm sure it will be an exciting event. And as Jürgen already mentioned, ESWeek 2023 will be an in-person event in the city of Hamburg, Germany. And Heiko Folk will give a sneak preview of the conference location. And for me, I really look forward to seeing all of you in Hamburg in 2023. So I'm going to pass it on to Heiko.
Yeah, Sharon, thanks a lot. And let me briefly tease you a little bit about Embedded Systems Week in Hamburg. So what can we say about Hamburg? It is Germany's second largest city with 1.8 million of hamburgers and around about 5 million in the larger metropolitan area. A little bit more seriously, Hamburg is located in the northern part of Germany, as you can see from the map, with very close links to the Baltic Sea and the Northern Sea, and there is a large river, the river of Elbe. So that Hamburg is Europe's city with most bridges. It's not Amsterdam, it's not Venice, it's Hamburg. How to get there? Well, easily. There is an international airport with direct connections, or you can easily jump via the usual hubs like Frankfurt and Paris. If you prefer that, there is a dense network of high-speed train connections, but due to the proximity to the Baltic and the Northern Sea, if you prefer traveling via boat or ship, you can easily reach Embedded Systems Week next week via cruise ship or via ferry boat. Yeah, I mentioned the maritime flair of the city of Hamburg. So we are pretty much dominated by the large container harbor and naval infrastructure, as you can see from these little pictures on the screen. However, Hamburg also is a very important region in Germany for industry. And of course, due to the naval infrastructure, we are very strong in logistics, but also in avionics. Like, for example, there is a large production site of Airbus in Hamburg, green tech, medical systems, and last but not least, IT plays a very important role for the Hamburg region. For you guys, if you plan to come to Hamburg next week, then next year, you might also be interested in the entertainment sector. So there are many musical theaters in Hamburg, and there's also a very famous amusement and red light district. The academic landscape is characterized by 4 universities. Among them, there is my home university, the Technical University of Hamburg. There is a very large research clinic and many other research centers, like, for example, a very large particle accelerator located in the northern part of Germany. So the research landscape and the opportunities for networking are very, very good. The detailed location currently is not yet fully fixed, so I plan to do Embedded Systems Week next year on the campus of my university, which is illustrated on the left part of that slide, on the campus of TUHH. Alternative would be the Congress Center, which is located in downtown Hamburg, and some impressions are given on the right side. So having said that, let me say thank you to selecting Hamburg as the next destination, and Sharon and I, we are looking forward to seeing you in person in Hamburg. Thank you.
Thank you, Heiko. So I'll pass it back to Avril.
Okay, thank you. This looks like a great plan. I'm dying to get to Hamburg and eat some hamburgers. Okay, so I think it is time to start our ESWeek panel.